Now, my next guest shot to fame in the 70s and legendary singers David Essex and Suzi Quatro heading back on the road together. David Essex and Suzi Quatro join me now. It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you.
How exciting, you two on the road, and we know that it works. It's by popular demand. You're back.
Yeah.
Because it worked beautifully last time.
Yeah.
It was more last, what month was it, October?
I don't know what year it is. But it was, it was great fun. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is that I was a little bit reluctant initially to do the tours. And then I did one, and I looked down and I saw like a generation, if you like, of celebration. And I thought, yeah, this is nice. Because I'm a little bit touchy about the 70s, you know, because every time I come on, there's a bit of 70s show.
Yeah.
So understand, and I've done lots of things since then.
Of course.
So I was a little bit reluctant, but it really is, it's a fun night.
Oh, absolutely.
It's an evening of hits, for God's sake.
It is. It's just hit after hit after hit. And we've got you guys, got Bay City Rollers are there, Shawadi Wadi, Smokey. I mean, and again, do you find though when with the audience, it's obviously people like myself that remember it first time round, but they must bring their kids. They must bring their children.
Yeah, there's a few kids there. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's across all the generations?
It's right, you know, on top of the shoulders, and it's wide range.
Oh,
you know, the music today, it gets handed down.
Of course.
And you got your internet, so everybody hears everything.
That's right.
And the good music stays.
It does. It endures and it lasts. That's absolutely right. Did you guys know each other during the 70s? Would you have banged into each other during Top of the Pops and what have you and all of these things?
I think we both lived on Top of the Pops, didn't we? We had a conversation.
Did we really?
Yeah. We talked about star
so we've
signs.
known each other for years.
For years. Yeah. But like everybody
I obviously
else,
made a big impression.
I know, but like everybody else on the planet, you had a little bit of a crush on David Essex. We all did.
Yeah.
And still do.
Sure.
To be fair.
Well,
He's a cutie pie.
And Suzi Quatro.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, but you can't take it seriously. I was a poster girl for lots of guys, and I know you're the same. You don't. Do you take that seriously?
No, I'm
you can't.
embarrassed by it.
You say thank you. Thank you very much.
What are you going to say when people say this is very difficult?
They say, oh, I had your poster on the wall. You go, and then they want to tell you more. I say, thank you.
I always say, yeah, I still got the blue tack on my back. It's my way out.
Which is quite sweet. That's really good. But you were a real trailblazer. Because we didn't see, I mean, me as a kid watching Top of the Pops as I did, we didn't see women like you, ballsy women in that leather catsuit.
I still wear it, yeah.
Do you still? You still do?
But you know, the trick is I never considered myself a female musician. I never called myself that. I'm a musician.
Who happens to be a girl. But that's the main thing, is that? And
but somebody had to do it sooner or later.
Yeah, you know? I know, but you really did. You sort of broke down a lot of barriers, I think, for a lot
yes,
of
you did.
Yeah, very much so, very much so.
It needed to be done.
Yeah. You've been on the road for something like, what, over 50 years?
54 years.
54 years you've been performing?
54 years.
Wow. Can I be really cheeky and ask your age?
Sure.
92.
68.
You're
68. I announce it on stage every night. I'm very proud of it.
You should be proud of it.
Still shaking my backside at that age. It's got to be a good thing.
It's got to be a good thing. But that's incredible. That's really good. And it's so refreshing that you kind of embrace it.
I love
and
what
why
I do.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
People keep trying to make you retire. And I keep saying, why should I when I love what I do?
Exactly.
Don't you still love performing? I love doing it.
Yeah, I enjoy it very much. I can't retire. I've got too many kids.
Yeah, he's got too many kids.
Well, you will keep getting married.
Too many kids. Now, look, what's this whole thing about Elvis invited you to go see him and you couldn't make it?
Oh, God, everybody loves that story.
I know, but it's
don't
so
even go there. It was 1974, and I had recorded All Shook Up on my first album, and I was in Memphis, and the phone rang. And it was his people, and before I could recover, he was on the line.
Oh, goodness me.
And he said, this is Elvis Presley. I'm going, he said, I heard your version of All Shook Up, and I think it's the best since my own.
Wow.
And I'd like to invite you to Graceland. I was like this, and I went, I'm very busy. Do you know what? I didn't have enough hits under my belt.
Right.
I wanted to meet him, just, not that you're ever going to be at Elvis's level, but I just didn't feel quite ready. And then he passed away.
Oh, really sad.
Well, 3 years later. Yeah.
Yeah, that is, but I get that in a way sometimes.
I just wasn't ready.
Yeah, it just
Wasn't ready.
Wasn't your time.
I wouldn't have been cool.
No, right.
I would have been like on the ground, you know.
But then that's the thing. That's the thing. Now we're coming up to Christmas, of course. It's happening. You're going to be really busy because you're doing Elf.
Walter Hobbs.
Oh, but I wanted you to be the elf.
No, I've been working with my legs. Are you kidding?
But only you could rock that outfit. That's going to be great fun.
It's going to be incredible. It's massive production. You have to be careful though, because the actors are being sidelined because everything's, you know, they're worried about sleighs flying about, ropes and all the rest of it. So we've really got to get it down in a corner while they do the technical stuff.
Right. Sounds great.
Yeah,
really good.
I think it's going to be good. Yeah.
Perfect for Christmas. Absolutely perfect for Christmas.
It's a nice family turnout, isn't it? Yeah.
No, and people need that. I think they do. And then pantos are great, but something like that is really good as well.
Yeah.
What I love about you, Miss Suzi, is you don't just stay. You know, you've been married 25 years now.
I've been
married for 25 years.
I had 1 year single. Yeah.
But you know, some people say, oh, the key to a relationship lasting a long time is maybe separate beds. But you guys separate houses?
Separate countries.
Separate countries?
It's great. He lives in Hamburg and I live in England. We're together most of the time.
Okay.
And I had the 24/7 marriage.
Right.
And I've now got the separate countries. And if you ask me which one I prefer, I like my space.
Right, okay.
But we are together most of the time. We just go back and forth. But there's a real romance kept alive. You know, it's
I get
great.
that. I completely get that.
You're really
Makes perfect
glad to
sense.
see each other.
Yeah,
again,
you bet. So look, when are we going to see you guys next year in this massive big April?
Yeah.
And there's a big Wembley one, isn't there?
That's on the 11th.
The 11th.
It's the 4th to the 14th.
Right.
But I can't tell you all the dates because
What we'll do, we'll stick it all in our website so
Good.
then people can see it and they can start getting tickets for. They can buy tickets for Christmas presents. They can do all sorts of stuff.
Be there or be square.
I would say so.
Oh my God.
That could catch on.
I know. Thank you, Suzi and David. It's always a joy to see you, and good luck with Elf.
Thank you.
Loving it.
Thank you very
But
much.
I can't see you as a grumpy person.
Oh, I can be fairly.
Oh yeah,
grumpy.
I've seen him pretty grumpy.
Yeah.
Backstage.
Thank you. Great to see you.